Alright, hey guys, Airsoft Stew. Just going to do a review on the UMP M89a. Got this from TaiwanGuns.com. Came within literally a week. I will tell you, I have used it. I used it last week at the bunker, and it's a fantastic gun. I didn't realise at the time that this was a double eagle. Obviously I should have looked a bit more into it, but when I was looking at the manufacturer on the actual website, it said that it was manufacturer was EE. Obviously they must have forgot to put the D on there and replaced it with an E, but obviously for double eagle. But yeah, I can't fault it though. It's flawless. It's absolutely flawless, this gun. It's really well made, really well built, and yeah, I ain't got a bad thing to say about it. It's all got adjustable hop up. The hop up comes preset, so it's like you don't even really need to change it. It does come with a decent sling as well, like it shows on the box. It doesn't come with a speed loader. Not well, my one didn't. I don't know if anybody else's does. It does show two different sorts. You got the M89a, which is what I got, which is just your standard one, and then obviously there must be another one out there that's the M89p, which comes with obviously the laser, the little scope, and a torch. But they're all pretty cruddy like scopes and torches, and the torches ain't very bright, and the lasers are often sometimes ones that you can't like you know, like turn and stuff to get it where you need it to go. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Also as well, it comes. It says like the specs and stuff on the side of the box here. It says the power source is a electric high torque motor. Believe me, it's high. It says the velocity is 350 FPS on 0.2 gram BBs. Now this is kind of a lie really, because when on the website it turned around and said that it was 320, but when I chronoed it last week at the bunker, it was 330, I think so, 339, I think, something like that. But I found though as well, every first shot it was sort of really crap. It pinged down to like 188 FPS, and after that, after it had that first initial shot, it sort of bumped itself back up to like how it was meant to have been. But anyway, it says the power range is 60 meters. Believe me, this gun shoots far. I could possibly say yes to that, you know, the 60 meters, possibly a little bit more. The weight of this is 2.5 kilos. The overall length is 710 millimeters. It does have. I've got the barrel out of it the other day, and it does look like what is it? A bore barrel, whatever they're called. Obviously the not the silver, but the gold one. It says here smooth bore copper, so 208 millimeter. So yeah, tight. Is it a tight bore barrel or something like that? I'm pretty sure it's one of them that's actually in there. It says magazine capacity 40 BBs. Now that's a lie, because it comes with a high cap, which is 450 rounds. It has a safety lever, and it has an adjustable hop up. I think that's pretty much it for there. It does actually show on here like obviously your electric power, and then high torque motor, blah 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 blah. You know, it makes you high torque, makes it obviously full auto system, and ping, pops your BB out or whatever. And yeah, it does come with a battery as well. It's not a 9.6 like it says there. It comes with an 8.4 volt battery, and it's an 1150 milliamp as well. Obviously it's rechargeable. The battery's okay, you know. It's one that you get with a gun. It's, you know, just the freebie ones. You know, it's fine. I had no problems with it the other night. It doesn't, however, fit a I got told by loads of people that it fits a 9.6 volt in here, but it up at about here on the actual gun inside, because obviously you stick the battery in this way. About here, there's it's like a big plastic bit that's here. So the way I'm going to have to do it is I'm going to have to drill through that bit there, just so I can slide it in. It might interfere with this because this is all you can pull back all the I think that's a cocking handle. You can pull all that back and stick it up there and slap it down if you want, but I wouldn't recommend that because it'll probably end up snapping at some point if you kept doing it and doing it and doing it. But yeah, I'm going to try and drill through there, and then it'll probably mean that that'll not work anymore, but it's non-functioning anyway. It doesn't do anything to your gun apart from pull your little cover back for your hop up. That's all it does. Alright, anyway, getting to the gun itself. Oh well, inside the box, right, you see that? Yep. Right, you get the actual gun itself. You get your high cap mag, which has got a little trapdoor. Pour your BBs in, give it a wind on the bottom, and stick it up in your gun. Yeah, 450 rounds. I will note to you all that if you use M4s like I was doing before this, obviously your winders go this way. On this one, it's the opposite way. It's kind of annoying to begin with, but I kind of got used to it the other night after using it. But yeah, you got to literally it's like round the wrong way. I don't know why. All the mags are like that. I've got a couple more of these that I ordered with it. That yeah, they all wind the same way. But you get your 8.4 volt battery. You get a battery charger in there as well. I won't be using that because I've got a smart charger. In here you get a fairly decent sling. It's got metal buckles on it. I used this last week. It was fine. Didn't corrode on me or anything. It was absolutely fine. But, you also get a bag of, I think there's like 250 BBs there. Don't use them. Just use high quality ones. I mean they look alright, but they can be misleading. Don't use them. Just order yourself some decent ones. Blaster or the ones that I use, which are from Taiwan Guns, £3.74 for 4,000. They're probably not the best BBs on the planet, but I like them. They're fine. They fire fine. They don't break or anything when you're firing them. They don't smash or anything, and they're fine. But right, moving on to the gun. Close that down. If it goes down. There we go. Right, onto the gun. Right then, like I said, yeah, it's quite a little bit of weight there too. I mean, it's 2.5 kilos. It's a nice gun. It's got a nice feel, like in your shoulder. It's got a rubber buttstock. Obviously, all this is plastic. It's got kind of like a rubbery effect on your cheek guard here, cheek rest even. The gun itself is all like a really hard plastic ABS, like really hard. The only bits that are metal are literally like your top rail, side rails, bottom rail. Your little flash hider, that's metal. Your trigger's metal. Pretty sure that your selector switch is metal, which is ambidextrous as well. And your little lever there for getting your mag out, that's metal as well. Oh yeah, I will point out as well, it does come with a metal hop up as well. It's on the inside there. You can see, yep. And there's all your, like where you change your hop up. Yeah, like I said about the cocking handle, yeah, it just pulls back. It doesn't really do anything. It just opens up your hop up on the inside there. But yeah, that's all it does. It doesn't really do anything else. I will tell you as well that I bought a silencer for this as well, but there's a little screw on the bottom there. I took this off and there's no thread on the actual barrel itself, so I'll probably end up having to get a new barrel or something at some point, but I don't know if I'll bother now, if I'm honest. But I've got like a couple of little bits of electrical tape on the pin here, because I put the pin in the wrong way after I took the gun to pieces the other day, and I put the pin back in, but I put it back in the wrong way, so obviously it wasn't catching on the other sides, and it kind of kept falling out a little bit. It's kind of a little bit loose, but yeah, I put it back around the right way, but I was a bit cautious about the fact of it falling out, so I just thought, so I'll just stick a little bit of electrical tape on both sides. Yeah, right, anyway, back into the gun. You got a bolt catch there that doesn't do anything, it's non-functioning, it's just there for show. Yeah, you got your iron sights. Pretty sure the front one is metal. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's metal. Front one's metal and the back one's metal. You can flip between the two for obviously long distance and short distance. It does have an elevation on there, so you can change that. I don't think it's good. No. Yeah. Obviously you got your selector switch. It's quite easy. The only thing that I found with this is the fact that I kept knocking it. Where obviously it's on both sides, every time I kept moving my hand away, I kept knocking it to go back up into semi. So it's like, it kind of become annoying, but I kind of, I just lived with it that night, and I don't know, it's kind of alright. I can live through that, I think. But sling points, you've got sling point here, two up the front of the gun. You've got sling mounts here and here that you can put obviously them little buckle things on, whatever they are. Obviously, yeah, the stock folds over, locks over onto this thing. Like other videos tell you, lift it up to put it on there. Don't just like whack it over, or else you'll end up breaking this little bit off here. Don't know if you can see that yet, right there. There's a little like lip. Just sort of lift it over, and it stays on there. It's quite tight. Obviously, if you're going to flipping knock it around and everything, and it whacks there, it's going to pop it back off. But I had no problems with it the other night. I ran around with it like this most of the night because it was it was just comfier really. I bought a little foregrip as well, like a little shorty foregrip that I've had on there. Yeah, just found it easier really. Obviously running around with that on as well, it's just a lot better. But I haven't got any sights for it because I didn't see the point. So I'm only using this as a CQB gun. I didn't really want sights to get smashed and whatever else, and I just thought I'd just use the iron sights. Plus I sort of just looked down the side of the gun anyway, just to see where the BBs are going. The battery itself goes in this sort of trapdoor at the back. You open it up, and then your battery slides in. Obviously, then you connect it up. Then obviously you shut the door. The other night I ran this with a 9.6 volt battery. Like I said, you couldn't really, you can't push it all the way, and it sort of sticks out about a centimetre out the back. It's quite annoying really, because you can actually have, you can take this little trapdoor off if you take all the, if you take the pin out here, you can take all this part out, and then you can have it sort of hanging out a bit. Then it sort of fits in the back here. But it's the fact that if you catch your wires, like obviously when you're closing this all the time, then if you catch your wires, you're going to end up breaking them, and then you're kind of going to have to do rewiring then. But yeah, I ran it like this, like I said, all night. I had the battery kind of poking out. I stuck a bit of electrical tape over there so then it won't fall out, and this ran flawlessly on a 9.6 volt battery. It was really nice. It was so nice. I couldn't fault it. It sounded lovely. I was kind of scared when I first went there, because obviously I don't have a chronograph myself, and I was kind of scared of the fact that this was going to be like really over the actual like FPS, because obviously it's a 350 limit for ours, and it sounded like it was really over. My mates that were there at the time, they was like, oh god, I don't think you'd be able to use that and stuff. But yeah, it was fine. It obviously came in just under and stuff, and yeah, it's great. I will put a link in the description for you where it was from. It was cheap as chips. It was £88 something pence, and yeah, it's, you know, it's a top gun. You know, I'd recommend it to anybody. If anybody's looking for an SMG to go in a collection, then yeah, this is really good. The mags were really cheap as well. They were £8 some odd pence, so you know, mags are really cheap as well on there. But yeah, anyway guys, like and subscribe, and yeah, hopefully bring you another video soon. Right guys, cheers, thanks, bye.